Hello everybody, Steven here with Cardboard Coalition, and today I figured I'd bring you a review of Paint the Roses by Northstar Games Studio. This is the deluxe edition. You'll see with some of the components, dual layered board. These are plastic. There's not a ton of deluxeification, but there you go. Now I need to look at the top of the box. 2 to 5 players. I really don't because I put it in my notes. It's 2 to 5 players. It's ages 11 plus, and it takes roughly 60 minutes to play. All right. So what is this game? Oh, I just thought about it because I looked to my side. The deluxe edition comes with some extra expansions for the game and things like that, and I'll talk about it more in the cost versus value. So what is this game? It's Alice in Wonderland, and you probably can't see them from here. I'm trying to see if there's art on the box. You are painters. You're the painters, right? In the garden. Are they on the box? You're the painters, right? And you're trying to paint the roses, the colors, with the colors that the queen wants. So you're trying to follow the whims of the queen. That's what I was trying to put together there for you guys. Trying to put together the whims of the queen. So if you want to know how to play the game, you can watch the how to play that we've made. But basically what you're trying to do is you're trying to lay all the tiles down before the queen passes you. And as you can see in this last game we played, it didn't work. If the queen passes you, she lobs off your head and it's off with your head. So the theme of this game is Alice in Wonderland. It's the Queen of Hearts. It's the off with your head. It's the painters. You have the white rabbit running around, all that stuff. So the art for this is amazing. The theme, you could put kind of whatever theme you want. I think this is the art from the box. Yeah. You put whatever theme that you want on this. I think it would still work because it's really trying to place all your tiles before this piece passes this piece. That's the game, right? And the passing the white rabbit speeds it up, right? So that's the game. But the theme in this one is Alice in Wonderland, right? So the mechanics of this game is tile placement. You're literally taking tiles and you're placing them. But I think the main mechanic in this game is the deduction. And I don't know why I keep pausing on saying social deduction, because you can play this with up to 5 people. This last game we played, there were 2 of us. It has a little extra kind of going on when you're playing with 2 people, but it is what it is. So there's a deduction that goes on. You're trying to deduce things, right? So I would definitely say there is tile laying. You have to decide where to put this, right? These are just to keep pace of everything, but there's deduction, right? And that's the big thing, and I think that's the draw for the game is so tile laying and deduction. Now, ease of play, ease of teach and ease of play. It's a fairly easy teach, except for the second phase, right? The clue phase. No, the third phase. No, let me go back to it. Let me flip this over. It's the second phase. I'm thinking the clue phase. Yes? Yes, place clue tokens, right? The second phase, place clue tokens. That one gets a little iffy. I talk about it in the how to play, but it's not bad. Once people understand it, it goes really quick. And I think it only takes 1 or 2 looks at it before people kind of really get it down and becomes easy. But beyond that, it's not enough to make it a medium, right, for the teach and play. And the play is easy in a sense, like understanding how the game works is easy. Making the guesses, not always easy. But I would put it easy. It's not to the point where it's medium in difficulty on how to understand the game and how to teach the game. And that's what I mean by ease of teach and ease of play. Make sure this doesn't go out on me. All right. Now, the replayability, I think there's great replayability. You're trying to fill this garden. I mean, you don't have a lot of extra, you can't hear this little bag of them here. You don't have a lot of extra shrubs in here, but you do have enough that it changes it up. Depending on who's playing, you have the whim cards where you have hard, medium, and easy. I don't know why I showed you the cards. Just look at the cards. All right. So you have hard, medium, and easy. Depending on where people want to pull from, will change up how the game plays. So there is a lot of replayability in this. And if you get the deluxe edition, which we have here, let's see if I could do it without throwing everything everywhere. Can I do this? Well, this is the Kickstarter extra. Caterpillar, I think, goes in there. This is just the Kickstarter. You have a lot of expansion for this. There's a whole expansion set up for this, right? And if you pick up the Kickstarter from someone, there's a Cheshire cat. So, especially if you get the deluxe, there's going to be a lot more replayability over just the regular game. All right. So the replayability is really good there. The production is really good as well. The cards are linen finish. We got a scratch, right? The cards are linen finish. This is the deluxe edition. I've seen the standard. It's not a dual layered board, but it's still good cardboard. These would be cardboard in the regular edition. You still get the miniatures. This, I can't remember if it was dual layered or not. Your greenhouse, sorry. Air conditioner kicked on again, so let me try to finish this so it's not super loud. All right. So the production value is really good, especially the deluxe, right? And then we get into the value versus cost. Now, I'm putting it at good, and there's a reason why. If you get the base game at MSRP, it's $39.99. $40. Is it worth it? Yes, if you have a certain group that wants to play it. As a friend told me, and they actually brought up kind of how the game plays, but they said that they're not a huge fan of if this, then that, and that's a lot of what's going on here. If this person put this tile here, then they're trying to signal that, or if this person, and they chose specifically that tile, so that signals that. There's a lot of deduction, so there's a lot of if this, then that in here. So if you have people who aren't into that, it might not be fun. Maybe some people can't play the cutesy, wootsy Alice in Wonderland. The art kind of drew me into this too, so that didn't bother me. But you're looking at a $40 game. Now, the deluxe is, you can buy it from Northstar. I gotta always remember, Northstar Games Studio for $79.99 for the deluxe. It's the MSRP on it. I got this off Kickstarter. I think I paid $60, put in shipping. I think at the time, it was before it was crazy, it's probably $12. So I saved a little. But anyways, so is it worth it? I say it's good for the amount of fun that you can get out of this. If you get people who enjoy that deduction, I think this is really fun. Me personally, I like it. Out of 3 plays, lost 2. Only won once. And I'm still like to play it. And then with this last play, my son wanted to play it again, right? But I want to get the video made to get it up in time and all that. But so, and he enjoys the deduction part of it. And that's why he wanted to jump in. And even though we lost, let's go ahead and do another round of this. I was like, oh, let me make a video. And personal things. I got to take Misha to the park and let her have fun before it gets too dark. All right. So with the right set of people, this will go great. But even with the person my friend who doesn't like if this and that, he didn't think it was a bad game. He said it was a good game. He just is not a fan of that type of game. So you got to take it with a grain of salt. So what am I saying for the value versus cost? It's good. If it was cheaper, maybe higher, I don't know, right? It's good, right? All right, well, it's probably loud, shouldn't have clapped my hands, sorry. So value versus cost, good. I would say it's good. It's not horrible, it's not amazing. It's in that good zone. I don't regret buying the game. I thought about that earlier today before I was gonna make the video. Do I regret it? I don't regret buying the game. And I'm kind of a cheapskate. All right, or Kickstarting as it were. Now, would I play it again? Yes, but that goes back to what I was saying. When I know I have the right group of people to play it with. Will I ask to play it again? Definitely. I'm gonna ask everybody to play it because you never know who's gonna like what type of game, right? You might get someone who says, I don't like these type of games, and then they play it and they like it. You never know. So I'm always gonna ask. I can see myself asking to play it because I do like the deduction part of it. Can't wait to get Resva in here so we can sit down and play with her and see how she likes it. And with Resva, her English is good. You guys will see that. She needs to, this is from herself, needs to get better at reading, but this is all symbols. It's all symbols, right? All numbers and symbols. So then it's just deduction at that point, trying to think through where it's going to be. So would I play it again? Yes, definitely. Would I ask to play it again? Of course, right? I think overall this is a decent value. It's a good game at a decent value that I'm happy to play again. So to wrap this all up, that would be my review of Paint the Roses. And remember, this is the deluxe edition. Ooh! But Paint the Roses, this is the deluxe edition. We didn't go over any of the expansion, which adds to the cost of the deluxe. Just so you guys know, from Northstar Games Studio, my name's Steven with Cardboard Coalition. I'll catch you in the next one. Bye. Alrighty then. Game, you are getting picked up after.
I got a doggy, and she wants to get to the park.